Our word today is be careful not to make show of your religion. That is Matthew 6, verse 1 to verse 1 to 6. Be careful not to make a show of your religion before men. If you do, no reward awaits you in your Father's house in heaven. Thus, when you do some act of charity, do not announce it with a flourish of trumpets as the hypocrites do in synagogue and in the streets to win admiration from men. I tell you, they have their reward already. No, when you do some act of charity, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Okay, your good deed must be secret, and your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. Again, when you pray, do not be like the hypocrites. They love to say their prayers standing up in synagogue and at the street corners for everyone to see them. I tell you, they have their reward already. But when you pray, go into a room by yourself, shut the door, and pray to your Father who is there in the secret place. And your Father who sees what is secret will reward you. Okay? So, I remember the time when TB Joshua was still alive. You can attest with me that he used to do whenever he's giving rice or something else, he will stand in the church and tell everyone. Of course, many people will be angry, but that's being hypocritical. No, God doesn't love that. When you do something good for a person, you do it in secret, right? When you pray also, you don't have to shout. There was a certain time when I went to a certain church and this other guy was praying, and when every time when the camera points at him, my goodness, even sweat was coming out, he will start to do it exceedingly. Like I was looking at him and said, oh God, what is this? Because he wanted to show off to men. God doesn't like show off, especially concerning prayer. He'll say those people that you are show off to, they are the ones who will reward you. Of course, in the case of TB Joshua, his donors, the white people that will be seeing all those shenanigans, of course will donate money and give him. That's his reward. Remember, God said they will reward you, men, but not him, of course. So when you pray, you go in your secret house, you do your prayers. You don't go out in the street and raise your hand and try to show everyone that you are praying. No, you get your reward there with those people. Actually, you are praying because you know that you can do it, and these people can do it. That's why you are coming to God. But at the same time, you want to show off. No, God doesn't work this way. Whenever you are doing something, do it in secret. Even Jesus said, when you are praying,